thank you, Dean Ruger, Dean Monroe, President Robinson, faculty, staff, and most importantly, our family and friends in the audience. It is such an honor to greet everyone on behalf of the JD class of 2017. I would like to first acknowledge our classmate, Attica Singh, who cannot be here with us today, but Attica, know that you are in our hearts and in our prayers. I would also like to acknowledge the JD class officers, Peter, Seferina, and Joel. Know that your commitment to this class does not and will not go unnoticed. Wow. No more cramming, no more pizza diets, and most importantly, no more listening to me and everything with #blessings. But let's be honest. If I mess up on this stage, guys, we may end up as another hashtag on our Facebook page. I'm thinking it may be called GradGate. But now that it's all over, it's time for us to start thinking about service, an obligation that we all carry as future attorneys. Not service of ourselves, but service of others. With that, it is by no surprise that we are here at Penn Law, a place that prides itself on service, where the JDs complete 70 hours of service before graduation, and the LLMs complete service not because they have to, but because they understand the joy of helping another person. This service has shown up as we have protested for women's rights, shouting and marching on behalf of all of the amazing women here today. As we have paneled to find solutions for the integration of Black lives, Muslim lives, while figuring out ways to combat anti-Semitism and other forms of hate. As we have surveyed on behalf of the Student Engagement Committee to parse out our own issues as an institution. All because we understand that there has been and always will be a bigger purpose for us. We all have our own purpose and our reasons for working so hard. None more important than another. For some, you work so hard for that family member who passed before you could even graduate from high school. For another, you work for your spouse who was diagnosed with a deadly disease in your first semester at Penn Law, or your beautiful son who was born during your second year. For others, we work for our hometown communities who were rooting for us to graduate from high school, and here we are, far exceeding their expectations and graduating from the creme de la creme of legal education. It is those larger purposes, those playing family, friends, and those professors who notice when something is off that make this journey all worth it. So to you, every single person not graduating today, we thank you and we appreciate you, because without you, we would not be here. You truly are the MVPs, the most valuable Penn supporters. To the graduates, whether you cried your eyes out when grades came out, second-guessed the financial cost of attending Penn Law after completing your exit counseling, jumped through the halls in joy when you got that job, or if you found yourself somewhere in the middle between complete joy and heartache, you are here now. None of that matters because you are graduating as a member of the class of 2017. But before I finish, I would like to leave you with a feeling. And by doing that, I'll tell you a story. On the first day of high school, my principal sat each and every person down in the auditorium and delivered a message. He would say, everyone look to your left, now look to your right. The person sitting next to you, or both sitting next to you, may not be here by the time you graduate. The principal was basically stating that we wouldn't graduate or that we would drop out. The unfortunate part was that there was some merit behind his accusation. The tragic part was that he never realized that his words would stick with us. Instead of lifting us up, it would tear us down. So I promised myself that if I ever got a chance to be at a podium, I would use it to give hope, inspire, and make people aware of what their possibilities are, not what they are not. So everyone in the class of 2017, I would like you to look to the left. Now please look to the right. Not only will both of the individuals you just looked at be graduates of the University of Pennsylvania Law School, one of those individuals may be a future Supreme Court justice. The other may go on to lead a nonprofit that decreases the national recidivism rate. The person behind you may become a godparent to your children. The person in front of you may be the future dean of Penn Law. And since I've had conversations with this particular person, I'm almost certain that one of you just looked at a woman who aspires to go on to be the first female president of the United States of America. And you know what? We should have faith in her. Because we may have come to Penn Law as individuals, but we will leave here as a collective of 255 JDs, 156 LLMs, 11 MLs, making us one large family ready to tackle the world. So, whatever your dreams, your aspirations, or your goals, today we graduate from an institution that makes our possibilities endless. In 10 years, you may not remember my words, but I want you to remember how you feel. A feeling of complete confidence that whatever you seek, it is obtainable. Moral of the story, you are all amazing individuals, and it has been a pleasure. An absolute dream come true, and of course, a blessing. Because somehow, a kid from the east side of Atlanta gets to leave Penn Law a better man. Why? Because I've had the chance to be amongst you all for the last 3 years. So, class of 2017, go dream, go achieve, or go be. But whatever you do, as my friend once told me, follow your happy. As always, blessings. Thank you.
Jamil Favors.